Hello everyone, I'm Justin, and for today's video, we are gamers.
Welcome to Shangri-La Frontier.
Shangri-La Frontier came out last year with somewhat lukewarm expectations. A few people were excited about it, but most people were on the hype train for free run and solo leveling. So, if you were not aware of it, chances are you missed it at the beginning. But once it started airing, it quickly rose in popularity, thanks to its incredibly fun premise, super smooth animation during fight scenes, and good pacing for the story, and of course, a great combination of fun and serious moments. So, for today's video, I want to take a look at Shangri-La Frontier, the story and its ending. But before we begin, here is a fair warning that there will be spoilers ahead for the first season. So with that said, let's just jump right into it. So Shangri-La Frontier came out in the fall 2023 anime season, as a 2-core anime. I have to say that having a 25 episode season is a cheat code for success. It leaves such a better impression than all the other seasonal animes. The story develops way more, and it allows for a more complex story to be told. Just imagine if we had to wait 2 or more years for another season to get the Weathermon fight. Nah, with a 2-core anime, you get both the introduction to this world and a super good fight scene to solidify the anime as a must-watch. But I am getting ahead of myself. Let's go back to the beginning and let me explain what Shangri-La Frontier is about. Imagine this. You're an epic gamer, and you enjoy playing the trashiest games with the biggest bugs you can imagine. And I am not talking about some small things like follow missions where the NPC walks faster than your walk speed but slower than your running speed, which makes no sense at all. As I was saying, no, these are groundbreaking bugs and annoying NPCs that randomly die for no reason or annoy you to no end. But you know what? Those trashy games and shitty bugs have honed your skills, molded you to become one of the best gamers in the world. And one day, you decide you had enough. Now is your turn to play a good game. And not just any game, but the best and most popular game in the world. League of Legends. Shangri-La Frontier.
Shangri-La Frontier.
And it is time to use those skills to cruise through the game and become the best player in this BR MMORPG. So basically, we're in this not so distant future where full immersion BR MMOs are super popular, and our main guy called Sanraku is super good at games, and prefers trashy games filled with bugs that challenge him until one day he decides to play the best game ever made, and it is amazed by the high quality and world building. And of course, he is destroying the game. And you know he's going for the glass cannon build. No armor, full crit build. And let's just skip the tutorial town to go straight for the boss and solo it first try. GG easy. But really, for any gamer, this will be the most relatable character. The guy literally skips the initial dialogue and tutorial and goes straight into the game.
Prologue ka. Skip.
And you know that's going to bite him in the ass, but you know that you would do the same in his position. It is one of those animes that takes you straight into the action and never stops. Okay, I'm going to fight some rabbits, now a snake, and now I'm against a massive dark wolf that overpowers me in every stat. The anime just caters perfectly to the gamer inside of me. The fights, the monsters, and the main character work in perfect combination. Sanraku is just the perfect character. No weird traits, he isn't pretentious or soft-spoken. He's just one of the boys that enjoys playing games. And you can see it through all his interactions in the story. And now, let me tell you about the game. This is a type of fake game that I want to see in my animes. It feels really similar to Log Horizon. A lot of variables and available classes that makes every character unique, while still maintaining a coherent world. Yes, there is still some Sword Art Online aspects in the unique scenarios, but from my understanding, anyone could be getting these scenarios. But adding the unique monsters that are one and only in this world and will drop unique items makes it feel special. It is one of those games where you can approach them however you want and create your own unique build that is your style, and I love it. In the practical sense, it may not work, but for an anime, it is perfect. And let's talk about the romance, or should I say the lack thereof. The author knew that gamers don't get girlfriends, because we're grinding those levels. So even though we get a girl as supportive character, she's also focused on gaming, and there is no room for relationships. Well, there is a kind of girl in love with him, but she basically is a joke character, as she is too shy to even talk to him normally and looks like a massive brick house in front of him. And they also understood that some guys will have female avatars, and they did a really good job at showing this in a tactful manner.
見てくれは女だが魂が男だ。
But that interaction with the professor caught me off guard.
あまりにも探していたプレイヤーと特徴が一致していたのでな。よかったら話を。
And what can I say about the openings other than they are such bangers? And top contenders for the season in my opinion. The first opening goes hard with the da 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 da. And then the second opening goes hard with the special effects like whoosh. Anyways, last thing I want to mention is the fighting sequences. The animation studio went all out for the fight scenes, especially when fighting the unique monsters. I mean, look at that! The guy literally opened the sky in half. But it is not only the special attacks, but also the minor movements of each character that shows so much attention to details from the animators, and I think they deserve a lot of respect for that. The anime felt really unique, and while I wasn't sure about what the story would be about aside from fighting epic MMO bosses, defeating Weathermon gave us a lot of exposition of what the story would be moving forward, and the different mysteries of the video game, as the creators were completely surprised by some random low-level kids defeating an impossible boss. And you know what? I'm all for it, and can't wait for a second season to come out and develop more into that. If you are an epic gamer, and love these types of Dark Souls combined with MMO games transformed into an anime, then you will love Shangri-La Frontier. Either because of its story or action sequences, you have to give this one a try. And with that said, we come to the conclusion of this anime review. What do you guys thought of Shangri-La Frontier? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, see you guys next time.